They said the classic American pickup was dead. They said the future belonged only to futuristic EV trucks, oversized luxury rigs, and tech-heavy SUVs. But Chevrolet isn't ready to let go of the past, and in 2026, they've done something bold. They've resurrected an icon. The C10 is back. For those who know, the name C10 isn't just another badge on a tailgate, it's history. From the 1960s through the 1980s, the Chevy C10 was the working man's truck, the street customizer's dream, the hot rodder's canvas. It was simple, tough, honest, and stylish in a way most modern trucks never quite manage. It became a legend of lowrider culture, a staple of farms and job sites, and an American classic that still turns heads today at car meets. So when Chevrolet announces in 2026 that the C10 is back, people don't just expect a truck. They expect a resurrection worthy of a legend. The design is the first thing that stirs the emotions. Chevy could have gone full retro, but instead, they've blended the past and future. The 2026 C10 wears unmistakable cues from its 1967 to 1972 ancestors: the squared-off stance, the wide grille, the clean horizontal lines, even the dual-round headlights on some trims. But the edges are sharper, the surface is smoother, and the proportions more modern. From a distance, it's pure nostalgia. Up close, it's futuristic. Think of it like a classic reborn with 21st century muscle. Underneath, the C10 comes with two personalities. For the purists, there's a traditional internal combustion version, a 5.3-liter V8 as standard, with a thundering 6.2-liter option pushing close to 450 horsepower. It's the sound and feel old-school fans demanded, a proper American V8 rumble. But here's the surprise twist. Chevrolet is also offering a fully electric C10 using technology borrowed from the Silverado EV and GM's Ultium platform. The electric C10 boasts up to 500 horsepower, instant torque, and a driving range of nearly 300 miles. That's right, for the first time ever, the C10 could be silent, smooth, and emissions-free. A gamble, absolutely, but also a sign of the times. Inside the cabin, the story continues. The dashboard design pays homage to the past. Simple lines, upright stance, with just enough retro touches to make you smile, but it's not bare bones. You'll find a large touchscreen running GM's latest infotainment system, digital gauges, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and even a retro-themed trim package with old-school fonts and chrome touches. The seats are wide and comfortable, the driving position commanding, and unlike the stripped-down workhorses of the past, this C10 comes with heated seats, advanced driver assistance systems, and all the creature comforts modern buyers demand. But here's where the debate starts. Purists will ask, is this really a C10? The original was simple, affordable, rugged. The 2026 version is more of a lifestyle truck, stylish, nostalgic, even luxurious in higher trims. With the starting price rumored around $45,000 and high-spec versions creeping into the $70,000 range, this is no cheap farm tool. Some will say Chevy has turned a blue-collar hero into a boutique toy. On the road, though, the C10 proves it's not just a fashion statement. The V8 version pulls hard, with that satisfying low and grunt. It's paired with a 10-speed automatic, smooth and responsive, giving you plenty of control whether you're cruising or hauling. The suspension has been tuned for balance, not as stiff as a Silverado, not as floaty as a crossover. It feels planted, responsive, and surprisingly agile for a truck. The EV version, on the other hand, is a different kind of animal. Press the pedal and it surges forward instantly, silently, almost unnervingly fast for something shaped like a classic pickup. 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. In a C10, that's not just a truck, that's a muscle car with a bed. But again, not everyone will love it. For some, the absence of the V8 soundtrack makes it feel soulless. For others, it's the perfect modern evolution of a classic. Practicality? The C10 offers multiple bed lengths, tie-down systems, and even a mid-gate feature borrowed from the Silverado Eve that allows the rear cabin wall to fold down for longer cargo. Towing capacity on the V8 model sits around 9,000 pounds, while the Eve version can manage 10,000. Impressive numbers, but still below what heavy-duty pickups deliver. And that's an important note. The C10 isn't trying to replace the Silverado. It's not meant to be your workhorse. It's meant to be your weekend warrior, your daily driver with character, your modern classic that can still haul lumber when it needs to, but not everything is perfect. Critics are already pointing out the weight of the Eve version, tipping the scales at over 6,000 pounds. That's heavy for a truck this size, and it impacts efficiency, handling, and even braking. The gas models are lighter, but fuel economy isn't impressive. You're still looking at mid-teens MPG if you drive the V8 hard. And then there's the price again, at $45,000 minimum. This is not the affordable everyman's truck that the original C10 once was. For many, that's the biggest disappointment. Still, the 2026 Chevrolet C10 isn't about being cheap. It's about being iconic. Chevy knows that nostalgia sells, and they've poured it into this machine. Whether you pick the roaring V8 or the silent Eve, what you're buying is a piece of history modernized for today. And in that sense, the C10 succeeds brilliantly. So, is it perfect? No, purists will complain it's too polished, too expensive, too far from the farm fields that built its name. E-skeptics will scoff at the electric version. And those who want maximum utility will still turn to the Silverado or Ram. But for the driver who wants a truck that makes them smile every time they see it in the driveway, a truck that honors its past while embracing the future, the 2026 C10 might just be the perfect fit. At the end of the day, Chevrolet didn't just bring back a badge, they brought back a feeling. The C10 is more than a pickup, it's a memory, a lifestyle, and now, a modern machine that bridges generations. This is a Rider, and the legend of the C10 lives again.